Welcome to the first GCSE topic uploaded onto the Study Zone. Each topic consists of 4 tasks to be completed over 4 weeks. The tasks begin very simply with key vocabulary in Task 1, Task 1, and gradually become more challenging in Tasks 2 to 4. We suggest you complete 1 task per week and upload your answers for marking on a weekly basis. To make sure everyone is supported, answers for the tasks will be uploaded every Sunday evening. This topic, yr Amgylchedd, the environment, was originally uploaded on the week beginning April the 27th. If you have worked your way through these tasks in the past 4 weeks, then please do not do them again. Simply move on to the next topic, which is Problemau Pobl Ifanc, young people's problems. If you haven't attempted these 4 tasks on yr Amgylchedd, we advise you to give them a go and self-assess your work in line with the answers already uploaded. Task 4 needs to be submitted for marking by your teacher, as it is an extended writing task. So let's make a start and look at Task 1. The aim of this task is to introduce the key vocabulary needed to access this topic. Here we want you to translate the key vocabulary into Cymraeg. Moving on, we want you to pair the Welsh, which you find around the side of the screen, to the English, which is in the grid. We want you now to find 10 words hidden in the puzzle. Now, these words are words which have been previously introduced. So if you go back a slide, you will find some support to help you. Another mini-task is to rearrange the letters on the left-hand side to create an accurately spelt Welsh word. These words, again, key vocabulary words associated with this topic. These mini-exercises are to help you familiarise yourself with the new words needed to communicate this topic. Moving on to the extension task, what we want you to do is to think of additional words associated with this topic and to translate them into English. For this part of the task, we suggest you use Google Translate. But remember, as always, be very careful when using Google Translate. And remember the message we always give you in class. We only use Google Translate for translating key words, words which are nouns, basic verbs and adjectives only. Okay, so if you click on the link now and attempt Task 1 and self-assess. Moving on to Task 2, which is a reading task. Its aim is to develop your skills in responding to a reading text. So let's read both reading texts together. And as we do so, highlight some keywords and phrases which appear to be slightly challenging as we read through. So we'll begin by reading the text written by Sarah. Helo, Sarah ydy fy enwi a dwi'n byw yng Nghaerdydd. Rydyn ni'n lwcus iawn yng Nghaerdydd achos mae llawer o gyfleusterau ailgylchu. Iawn ten, gyfleusterau, a difficult word possibly here, so we highlight it, gyfleusterau. Ailgylchu was a keyword introduced in topic 1. Ailgylchu ydy recycling, and gyfleusterau, which is a keyword taken from yr ardal, the area topic, which we've previously studied, means facilities. So living in Cardiff, there are lots of recycling facilities. Mae llawer o finiau sbwriel ac mae biniau baw cwn. Dwi a fy nheulu yn ailgylchu bron popeth, papurau, plastig a chaniau. Dwi'n meddwl bod ailgylchu yn bwysig iawn a bwysig i'r dyfodol. That word bwysig, repeated twice. Bwysig that we know it. Bwysig, important. Ar un llaw, mae pobl Caerdydd yn dda yn ailgylchu, ond ar y llaw arall, mae angen ailgylchu yn fwy. Two idioms appear here. Ar un llaw, and then we have ond ar y llaw arall. So ar un llaw, on the one hand, and ond ar y llaw arall, on the other hand. So she says recycling is good, dda, in Cardiff, but there is a need to recycle fwy. There is a need to recycle more. Weithiau mae gormod o sbwriel ar y strydoedd, ond mae'r cyngor yn dda yn cadw'r ardal yn lan. Okay, so let's just recap briefly. Gyfleusterau ailgylchu. Lots of recycling facilities in Cardiff. She thinks it's important, bwysig, to recycle. It's bwysig, important for the future. Another keyword introduced in this topic. We have the idioms on the one hand. People in Cardiff are good at recycling, but on the other hand, there is a need for more recycling. Okay, let's move on to Owen. Helo, Owen ydy fy enw I, a dwi'n byw yng Nghabel Hendre. Yn fy marn I, mae paneli solar yn syniad arbennig, achos mae nhw'n arbed egni ac yn helpu yr amgylchedd. So paneli solar, solar panels, mae nhw yn syniad arbennig. Arbennig, the adjective special, a syniad ydy idea. Achos mae nhw'n arbed egni, they save energy, a mae nhw'n helpu yr amgylchedd. Amgylchedd, another key word in this topic. Da iawn. Dwi'n mynd I ysgol Dyffryn Aman, ac mae paneli solar ar yr adeiladau newydd, ac ar y toion. Dwi'n meddwl ei bod nhw'n edrych yn ofnadwy, ond yn helpu I roi trydan i'r adeiladau. Mae'r ysgol yn safio llawer o arian trwy gael paneli solar. Okay, so let's just go back and check on the key vocabulary. I did highlight one there, trydan. Trydan ydy electricity. So we have paneli solar, solar panels, syniad arbennig. They are a special idea. Arbed egni, they save energy, a mae nhw'n helpu'r amgylchedd. They help the environment, obviously the topic that we're studying now. Iawn then, having read through the text, let's click forward to see how you're supposed to respond to it. So you have key questions. 1, 2, 3, 4. It tells you, ysgrifennwch yn Gymraeg, write in Welsh. And it is very important that you always respond in Welsh, because the units 3 and 4 exams will never ask you to respond in English. Iawn ten. So the key questions. Beth mae'r teulu yn ailgylchu? Beth mae hi'n meddwl? What does she think am ailgylchu? What does she think about recycling? Beth mae pobl Caerdydd fel yn ailgylchu? And lastly, beth mae'r cyngor, the council, yn gwneud am y strydoedd? There's an opportunity here, which is extension, for you now to list the key vocabulary, possibly the ones that we highlighted on the previous page, write them down and write the English. It's essential that you do this and that you translate them, because this will help develop a greater knowledge of these newer words. And some of these newer words are quite tricky to work through. Iawn ten, key questions now about the text written by Owen. Beth ydi barn? Barn, opinion. Owen, am paneli solar, about those solar panels. Ble mae'r paneli solar yn yr ysgol? Where are they in the school? Sut mae'r paneli solar yn edrych? A beth mae'r ysgol yn safio wrth gael paneli solar? Key questioning words here now. Beth, what, ble, where, sut, how. Don't forget, you respond yn Cymraeg. Iawn ten. Moving on now to the extension task. This is a GCSE style question. The question is, wyt ti'n cytuno gyda Sarah? Do you agree with Sarah? Now we need you to remember to respond using full Welsh sentences, taking evidence from the text, and you're going to be combining the first person sentences which begin with dwi'n meddwl bod, dwi'n algylchu, dwi'n hoffi, or dwi ddim, together with maybe something such as yn fy marn I. So you're combining those now to explain about how you agree with her, with the third person sentences, so that you're also referring to Sarah using the phrases my, the third person. Now there's a reminder for you there as well to use connectives and idioms, as it simply enhances how you respond. So if you click now on the Task 2 link and give this reading task your best effort, the answers are also there for you so that you may self-assess. Okay, moving on now to Task 3. Task 3 is a grammar task. The aim of this task is to improve your grammar skills and also to prepare you for the extended writing task of Task 4. The first part is to translate these Welsh sentences into English. Okay, so you're going to translate them onto this side. So if I refer back to them again, they include key vocabulary introduced now in Task 1. Key vocabulary, if my memory serves me right, things such as biniau baw cwn, afonydd, llygredd, paneli solar, arbed egni, sbwriel, cyngor, strydoedd, biniau, ailgylchu, recycling bins. Afon, got the plural at the top, afonydd. Trydan, arbed egni, and mwg cair. So those now are key vocabulary introduced previously in Task 1 and 2. So refer back if you need to help yourself. Now these key phrases or sentences will also be very useful to you when you are writing your extended written task for Task 4. So Task 3 is a combination of the translating as well as proofreading, or correcting the mistakes as we refer to it in class sometimes. So there are 12 mistakes in the text, and they are a combination of punctuation mistakes, spelling mistakes, mutations which are not mutated, or words which should be mutated but are not, and also incorrect sentence structures. That's all we need you to do, is we need you to work out what the mistake is, and then you write them accurately in the boxes. It doesn't matter which order you put them in. So the link for task 3 is also there for you. Felly pob hwyl a bant chi. So finally, we have now reached task 4, the extended writing task. You are writing a formal letter to the council about the environment in the area where you live. So we have included slides now here to support you with this task. And these include, so here they are, general sentence structures that you need to write this letter. Some of them might be familiar, some of them slightly newer. You'll also notice as well that we have cut and paste the key vocabulary on the right hand side. So you have 2 grids there working now that you can use those keywords now while writing. Let's click to the next slide. We have key sentence structures here now which will help you to give your opinion. Dwi'n credu bod. Dwi ddim yn credu bod. So we have the positive, we have the negative. And again, dwi'n credu bod digon or digon, meaning enough or plenty. And dwi'n credu bod angen mwy or a need for more. And lastly, yn fy marn I, mae gormod or gormod, too much. We have also included now bullet points for you to follow. So let's read through them now so you understand this is like a writing frame for you. We want you to begin with an introduction about you yourselves. Who are you? Your name, your age, possibly your birthday, where you live, with who you live, the type of house, and then a sentence explaining why are you writing this letter. Moving down to bullet point 2 or paragraph 2 now. Good things about the environment in your area. Point 3, the negative aspects. Point 4 introduces recycling in our school. How do we recycle in school? Points 5 and 6 is you giving advice on how the council and the local residents could improve the environment. And then obviously an appropriate ending is needed. So this is an overview for you now. Before you start, there is a formal letter layout for you down here at the bottom to follow. Important that you write your address here in Cymraeg and in Welsh. The date goes in Welsh also, so you would be writing the month first. We're still in mis Mai, so it would be Mai first. The council's address, you do need then to make that up a Welsh version of the council's address, and then you may begin with Annwyl Syr Fadam. The content then will be written in paragraph structure. We would like you to write approximately 150 to 200 words, or near to that. We are looking for different sentence patterns. We can't just keep on using dwi all the time. We're looking for the key vocabulary again. Ailgylchu, amgylchedd. And basic writing skills here now. Punctuation is essential, full stops, capital letters, and effective paragraphing. I think if you refer back to the previous slide, you will remember there were 7 points. Possibly there, you could have 7 mini paragraphs. Okay. Now we've also included some key sentence structures for you to use in each of your paragraphs. So if you remember, let's structure this together. Prif un, number 1, was your introduction of who you were. So for example, it could be Gareth ydy fy enw I, Dwi'n 15 mlwydd oed a mae fy mhenblwydd I mis Mehefin. Dwi'n byw ym Pontarddulais, mewn tŷ semi gyda fy nheulu, fy mam, fy nhad, fy mrawd a fy chwaer. Pentref ydy Pontarddulais yn Ne Cymru. So that's your basic introduction done. And then you're explaining as to why you're writing. So your sentence is, dwi'n ysgrifennu I sôn am yr amgylchedd yn fy ardal I. And that would be the end of your introductory paragraph. Moving on I paragraph 2. Now, here is your paragraph opener. There are lots of positive things about the environment in my area. Mae llawer o bethau positif am yr amgylchedd yn fy ardal I fel. And then you can start listing the positive things about the environment where you live. Third paragraph. You are now referring to these negative aspects about the environment. Maybe there's too much rubbish. Maybe there's not enough recycling bins. Moving on to paragraph number 4. This is about how we recycle in school. So we have key phrases here to help you structure the paragraph. Yn yr ysgol rydyn ni'n. In the school we. You could say we recycle paper, plastic and cardboard. Yeah? We must put the rubbish in the correct bins. Yeah? In the classrooms there are 3 bins. A red bin, a blue bin and a white bin. I think those colours are correct. And obviously then we've included some additional vocabulary here for you. As I'm highlighting orange on orange, I don't think that is going to work. So let me try a different colour. There we go, these. Yn lwcus, yn anffodus, ar y cyfan, bob dydd, bob wythnos. Try having a hit on all of those now, and you'll be surprised you will reach that 150 word count quite easily. Moving on to the last slide, paragraph 5, how the council could change things in your environment. And paragraph 6, how the residents could play their part as well. And your ending, paragraph 7, isn't even a paragraph. It is simply a sentence saying, thank you for reading my letter. Diolch am ddarllen fy llythyr. I apologise, I do see that should be a small letter G there, so I'll make those changes there for you. Yn gywir, yours sincerely. So remember now to use tasks 1, 2 and 3 also to support with key vocabulary and sentence patterns. Follow the structure of that framework we've given you here now. And we would like you to type up your answer on Word and email your teacher directly with your written response. Diolch yn fawr.